Welcome back, everybody. This is Crimson Shinobi. We are now being chased by the Abomination, and I don't know what to do. We ran out of time early, and we're exactly back to where we were. Let's proceed! And run for our damn lives. Anything good in here? Special slugs? Oh, you can just fuck off. Okay, so there you go. I discovered the secret to beat him. Get him stuck there and just hammer him to hell.
Nice one, kid. You really put that shithawk in a fucking coma.
Major! Major!
That's hard to believe. I didn't think Leave could get any nastier than he already was.
But the fact that he's still wiggling,
Come on,
he ain't dead.
The dam's gonna blow.
Right, we better hurry.
Uh-oh.
Raven, go get it out of here!
No. I won't leave another man behind. Not like this.
Motherfucker's already infected any damn way.
Not today, kid. Not today. You've already risked your life far too many times. This time, only one of us is walking away from here alive.
What's about to happen?
The truth is undeniable. Fortune favors the bold. I accomplished my mission at the first light of dawn, and for once in my existence, the best plan was to not have a plan.
Where's Sam in all of this?
Aiden! How the hell did you... Where? Oh no.
Sorry to disappoint you, kid. I guess the great Sandman ain't so great after all. But after all of the lives lost, at least I managed to save one.
What the hell happened to it?
What's going on? By all rights, you should be dead. And you're not. Wait. What? Who's did that to you?
That fucking guy! Don't touch me! Stay away! Leave! He turned me into this freak. The antidote! I need it now!
This?
Give it to me now!
You alright?
My question is, what the fuck happened to the other guy? It didn't show nothing.
You bastard!
Oh, there's Sam.
You mass-murdering piece of shit! I will never forgive you for taking her away from me.
What? Where the hell are you? Drop your gun right now.
You fucker! You killed her. Why? What did my baby ever do to you?
Okay, the dialogue Sam has is just stupid.
Whoa, calm down. Too many people have died already. Why don't you drop the weapon so we can talk about it? Whatever happened, it's over. It's over.
No! It's not over! Not by a long shot. Not until this guy pays for what he did to her!
Listen. I don't know you, sir. But you can trust me when I say the man who did all this is dead. The Major's a hero. He risked his life.
He risked his life? Huh? For what? To murder tens of people? Including my wife? Huh? I was there, soldier boy. I saw what he did to her. My baby. Now, I suggest you get the fuck out of my way, or you can go to hell with them!
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir. Drop your weapon, or I'm gonna shoot you where you stand. No matter what you think you saw.
Stand down, Raven. Stand down. It's you, isn't it? Samuel.
How do you know my name?
Because I know more than what you think. But the only thing you really need to know is that I'm truly sorry. I never meant to hurt her. Not intentionally. No way. She was one of the few people I could really count on to.
Wait, what?
What's that supposed to mean, huh? Huh?
Talking about they know each other?
People?
He's the one who ripped my arm off and broke my neck, baby. While you just stood by and watched me die.
No, that's not what happened. That's not how... That's not... She's dead!
Sam, baby, are we really gonna argue over semantics? Just look at yourself. You're nothing but a frightened lab rat.
Shut up!
That's all you want.
Shut
That's
up!
all you ever were.
Shut the fuck up! Just shut your mouth.
Samuel,
Stop! Just don't say another goddamn word!
These people know everything about you.
Fight it,
They
Samuel!
always used you for their advantage.
No!
They
This
own
isn't
you,
real!
Sam. You've
She's
been
dead!
company property.
Don't listen to her,
Since the
Samuel!
moment you were born.
Damn it! The voice isn't Sarah!
Don't do it!
What happened? Oh! Big standoff, gunshot. Don't tell me nothing? Really? What the hell? Can I skip this? What happened? The fuck just happened? I see a barcode tattoo. Oh, wait, huh? First person. Japan. The fuck?
Gene signature confirmed. Welcome back, sir.
Boot up the register.
Ready to receive.
Mission report K731. Personal code FG9565061. Mission status completed. The material requested has been recovered. Of those involved, there's no one left. At least no one who knows what's really going on. I erased all traces of K's involvement. Hexacore Biogenetics will be blamed and held accountable for the mishap in Keen's sight.
Good job, sir.
I am now confused as to what I thought I knew about this game. As to what the fuck happened to Sam. And how does all of them tie to one another? What the fuck?
Following materials archive. Evidence number 1. HAF4RG0 Delta surveillance footage.
So Lee wasn't a traitor. Hayden was.
Evidence number 2, intercepted voice messages of Major Sandman Bogan.
Voice message with encryption code XDR00035. Sarah, I would have liked to speak with you in person, but I'm afraid that's just not gonna happen. So this is it. The moment has arrived. You know, I told you that I'd do whatever it takes to protect her, and now I gotta prove just that. Prove it to myself, to you, mostly prove it to her, a precious little angel, Samantha. In exactly 7 days, my man and I will be deployed to the Aegis labs to recover samples of Castor and Pollux. After which, you know what I have to do. Oh, I know what you're thinking right now. I know. So many innocent lives lost to save just one. And she's my baby girl. So listen up. I want you to leave Keen's sight, you and your Samuel, and get as far away from the city as possible. The gears of destruction are already in motion, and nobody can stop them now. And even if they could, I wouldn't let them. So, if one day my conscience does feel a little less guilty, it'll only be because I've not only saved my daughter's life, but yours as well. I know you know what it means to truly love someone with every fiber of your being. And the choices you gotta make to hold on to that love, to be with that person and share one last day, one last minute, one last tantalizing second. I couldn't live with myself knowing I didn't step up and do something, even if it means burning in hell for eternity. That should come easy compared to a living hell without her. Hope one day you can forgive me. But if you can't, saving Samantha will be enough.
Okay.
Evidence number 3, Sarah Carmichael's recording to Sam Walker.
This is interesting. Interesting.
Sam, sweetheart, I've been waiting for this day to come, wishing I didn't have to tell you the things you're about to hear. Yet, here goes nothing. The more elaborate the lie, especially one as grandiose and brazen as this, the more difficult it becomes to explain. I should have waited for you to come home, to speak with you in person, but I just can't do anything but record this. You won't be home before dark, by which time it'll probably be too late. There's a good chance they'll come here looking for me. They. I guess you're wondering who I'm talking about. What I'm about to say will change your life forever. Change my life.
Okay, what is it?
What's happening, one way or another, was inevitable. But at the cost of many thousands of lives, it will also mean the end of our relationship. Listen to me. By now, all of Keen's sight is lost. He did it. He infected the whole goddamn town, sentencing the people here to a fate worse than death. He committed a truly unforgivable sin. The last hope for a crazy man being puppeted by even crazier people. The Kuronosu Company. I still don't understand how he could have done it. How anyone could have done it. Even
I'm still waiting as to how they all tie together.
Damn you, Kuronosu. Hexacore. Damn you both to hell. Oh, Christ. We're just a bunch of filthy murderers.
Like,
all of us.
how do they all know? I mean, from the daughter thing, but it makes it seem like there's something more to Sam than we actually know.
What I wanted to say, if I wasn't a coward, is that even though I've always loved you, I've never been completely honest with you. Beneath this city, behind your disease, lies a tangled web of
So what was he, a
secrets
test subject
linked
for
to
the company?
I would have told you sooner rather than being obliged by this tragedy, but I couldn't, and wasn't ready yet. I was afraid of how it might affect us. Sorry. 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 It kills me to tell you this, but I'm not who you think I am. You already know that I work for Hexacor, but what you don't know is that my job isn't limited to mere administration. My field of expertise is actually the supervision of research studies, monitoring one of our most important tests. You.
Huh? It's the most important
For decades
test.
now, our government has been experimenting in its own backyard, testing chemical weapons on unsuspecting America. The project is called Truman, and Keen-Sight is one of the most illustrious testing zones, with Hexacor overseeing the whole shebang since the 40s.
That does make sense that companies
You
would do that.
and hundreds of others like you are the end result of these tests. And we've been tasked with keeping you in check and gleaning as much data as possible about your condition. I can attest, however, that it took very little effort for you to become the most important part for me, because I actually fell in love with you, and it wasn't just a job for me anymore. So when someone asks if I love my work, I tell them yes. Thanks to you, I do. And maybe that's why I've never had the courage to tell you before. And more importantly, I would never leave this place without you of my own free will, if given the choice. Hold on. I hear something. There's somebody out there.
Okay. Wow. Looks like Sam was the birth of a science project by Hexacor.
Evidence number 4. ID tags of Sarah Carmichael, Hexacor Biogenetics Supervisor, code 27.
Alright, what do you got? June 20th, 1991. I finally did it. I'm finally in charge of one of the most important research studies in the country. It took years to perfect the Truman Project together with the yes men at Hexacor. Maybe longer to convince the Washington, D.C. dinosaur morphine to put me in charge of the whole operation. Due to the backwards way of thinking, I was either too young or too girly or too black. But in the end, I had no choice but to recognize the crowns of my achievements. In another 30 days, I'll be transferred to Keen-Sight. From what the company tells me, it'll be a one-way trip, which may be what excites me the most. January 4th, 1992. I've been here a few months. I think I'm ready to tuck myself snug as a bug in this rural community. Sometimes I feel a bit sorry for the people at Keen-Sight, or maybe it's better to refer to them by their proper names, guinea pigs. So the entire city is just one big test site. Other times I envy them, their simple small-town lives filled with small-town values. After all, the company assures they're safe inside their giant petri dish. Closed off from all the shit of the outside world, I like to think that I had to have created a sort of paradise here, perhaps another circle of hell, I'm not sure yet. July 3rd, 1993. The most typical part of the Truman Project is officially underway, or at least in regards to my active role in the field. All the researchers stationed here must have frequent contact with the subject in order to control it. I'm in no subject to the rule. Indeed, I'll have to lead by example. At any rate, tomorrow my specialists will be monitoring and judging for all importance. It's clear that one possibly the most important part in the whole study. I have to be on the best behavior once again. Meanwhile, I've been scratching my arm for days because everyone's got the same chip integrated in their arm. Doesn't mean it's a good thing. After all, we're researchers, are guinea pigs, the government experimenting on with the program. Fortunately, however, these are the rules of the game. Can't back out now. January 7th, 1994. Oh Jesus, I've felt this good in years. The Truman Project is proceeding as planned, not to mention the experiments too. Just can't hide my excitement thanks to the work I've been doing with my subject. That being said, this isn't exactly an official report. I could say my subject Sam for short. First, I've been tracking recently approached. Well, I'm starting to think something particular is happening. I know I shouldn't get this attached, but the company asked me to get closer to it. The heart wants what the heart wants. Where's the harm in that? May 4th, 1994. The recent transfer of high-level personnel to new office space topped the dam. We find ourselves butting heads with the men from Hexacore Special Units. Mind you, Hades' unit looks like rock-hard war machines who seldom interact with anyone outside their circle, and the HAF pilots seem to be normal kids despite the demanding tasks the company often gives them. Though one particular seems to be catching the attention of all the office leaders. His name is Hayden. Though everyone's been calling him Sam after his mishap in Groom Lake. I have no idea how he made it alive, but I'd like to know more. September 22nd, 1994. Hayden, an extraordinary man, even in the face of difficulties he endured, somehow got him to open up as past and discover that his wife left him years ago because he couldn't bear the weight of her job. She even left him to take care of their only daughter, baby Samantha. I really feel some kind of connection to this man. In fact, so much so in fact that I'm feeling exactly what I'm feeling for Sam. How am I going to deal with this? Anytime I tell him. I should probably just concentrate on my work. August 15th, 1996. Though I thought I could handle it, I wish I'd never gotten involved with this pile of poo. I've been working on the treatment project for the company for 4 years now, but it looks like this isn't going to end the way I thought it would. We didn't come here to improve people's lives. We came here to test weapons of mass destruction. That weren't bad enough, even though we signed away our lives to the ex-Gore bastards with their government backing. They still won't lift a finger to help us, any of us. Hayden told me his daughter contracted a terrible disease and requires experimental treatment, but that the company just won't cover. That's why he's been so distant these past few months. I want to do something to help. Always feel close to him forever. In the meantime, at least some good news came from all this. Sam asked me to marry him. A beacon of hope in all the darkness that surrounds me. A reminder that there are more important things in life now. I know whom my heart belongs to, and I need to devote my life to him. I need to do my job as effectively as possible and make him feel better. So is she in love with Hayden or Sam? March 28, 1997. I don't want to believe it, but Hayden asked me to meet him just outside the town to reveal a scheme. There isn't much time left to save his daughter, and the only way he can do this is by committing an act so utterly respectable its borders on nefarious. It seems that Kuranasu, an international pharmaceutical company, made a deal with Hayden to save his daughter in exchange for the destruction of hundreds, if not thousands of lives. Along with Hexacore as a whole. Worse still, it'll bring our government to its knees by revealing the truth about experiments on American people who have been ongoing for decades. He must have lost it, completely freaked out. Nothing, not even loss of a loved one, can justify such a stupid and reckless decision. Pretty sure those bastards are using him. I just don't understand why the hell he doesn't see it. I need to talk some sense into him. I'm sure those are just the words of a desperate father. If he doesn't listen to reason, I'll have no choice but to report him to the company's internal affairs department, though I don't know if I could live with what they do to him. July 14, 1997. Hayden left the base and took a few days leave. Sadly, his daughter Samantha didn't make it. Little heart gave out just 2 days ago. I feel sorry for him, but this could be a blessing in disguise. Now he won't have any reason to enact a nefarious scheme of his. From what I gather, he's got a long journey to the medical center where she was being tested. Though I'm sure he'll come back soon, and when he does, I'll be there to support him in any way possible. All right. Who's that?
She's ready.
Who is that? Is that his kid? Okay. Though most of my deaths are from the boss fight before the last boss fight. Any extras? What's this? What's so special about that? Alright. I guess that's the end of the game. So Sam was a test subject, which would make a lot of sense because the hallucinations and shit he was dealing with, anyone who has that would not be running around in public, let alone holding a position of authority in watching wildlife and forest fires. Someone like that would probably been locked up in a nut house. So now it makes sense why he's running around with medication, experimental drugs to see if they can combat the test. I'm still wondering what the hell happened to the monster leave. How did Hayden and Raven take care of him? It just zipped right by him. Took me forever to get there. And it just zipped, don't even show a death. And the ending, all we heard was a gunfire, nothing else. Now we turn out it was whole orchestrated to save his daughter. Okay. But I have heard that there's supposed to be a Daymare 1994 in the making. Maybe that will show us what the hell happened after this? Or maybe a prequel or something. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below what you think about this crazy ass ending. If you feel generous, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.